Okay, so I come to you guys as humble as I can be. What was supposed to be a 24-hour reading vlog challenge turned into a reading vlog. I really don't know what else to say. So here's the thing. I'm the type of person that my mind wanders a lot. I could be doing one thing and the next thing something else pops up in my mind. I'm like, okay, I need to go do that. Then I'll start doing that. Then something else. Like, I jump around all the time. I've never been diagnosed with ADHD, but I definitely have the tendencies. I don't know what happened. I fell asleep. Like, I went to bed last night around 3 a.m. and then I fell asleep, and I think I slept for like maybe 4 or 5 hours. So I lost that time. And then I woke up and I was reading a little bit, but then my mind, like, I was like, oh shoot, because I'm going on vacation next month. So I was like, oh shoot, I have to do this, I have to buy this, I need to do it. And then I went on this like rampage of just like trying to get stuff done for that for like 3 or 4 hours. And then by the time I was done, I was so hungry, so I went to get something to eat. Then I read for a little bit more. Then I went for a run, and I had to wash my hair today, so I had to do that. It was just, there was just a lot going on. And another thing, when I'm doing the reading vlog challenge, I need to make sure my phone is far, 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 far away from me, like far. I'm definitely gonna try this again. This is a failure, but I'm not gonna let it stop me from trying it again. And I don't necessarily want to like force myself to read for 24 hours, but I want to hit that 24-hour mark within at least 2 or 3 days. So I'm gonna do this again when I have a day off or 2 days off back to back, so that way I can start really early in the morning and then end really early the following morning, hopefully, or at least midday the following day. So this is essentially just going to be a reading vlog. And of course I have my TBR cart that I organized. You guys are going to see those. And then I do have some book unboxing as well. Welcome. And I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay. I look super tired. I went to Disney yesterday and we were there from I think 10 to maybe 6, 7, which isn't bad. So I don't know why I'm so tired. I ended up with some bags underneath my eyes. I've never had bags underneath my eyes before. Let me go ahead and do something about that. So as you can already tell by the title, we're going to be doing a 24-hour reading vlog. But before I did my reading vlog, I kind of wanted to organize my TBR card a little bit, because it's just, I've had it for probably a little bit less than a year, but I have quite a few books on there, books that I've already read. So really it's not even a TBR cart anymore, it's a TBR cart plus books that I've already read and just don't have anywhere to put, so I put them back on the cart. So I want to organize that and organize it just based on the books that I've already read, and then also based on like genre. For the books that I've already read, I want to organize those based on genre, and then I want to just move the books that I need to read up, just so that I don't have to search through when I'm trying to find a book to read. So this is what it's looking like. It has not only books on there but other stuff that I've just thrown on there. Not a whole lot, but ow. We have weights on here, we have an exercise band, we have some cards down here that does not need to be there. It's just become a mess. These are the books that I just bought that I kind of just shoved in there. Excuse the trash over there. I'm about to go throw those away, but it's just, it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good right now. I hope that you guys are able to hear because the camera was kind of turned the other way. But I'm gonna go ahead and organize that, and then I'll come back and show you guys the magic.
Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you said. You said that you would come again. You said that we would remain friends, but you know that I do not depend on nothing or no one. So why would you show up so uninvited? Then just change my mind like that. Please don't take this personal. Everybody's like, he's no item. Please don't like him. He don't wife him. He one item. I never listen, no. I should've figured though. All that shit you was spitting so unoriginal. But it was you, so I was with it. Then to tell you the truth, wish we never did it. Work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. I'm in the cafe, man, dirt, 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 dirt.
So this is the final organization. This bottom shelf has books that I've already read. And let's go this way. You can see on both sides. And then we have books that I need to read. So I'm pretty sure, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And down here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 50-50. 50% of the books on here I've already read. And 50% I need to read. You cannot have it. He wants to chew it. That's all he does. And then he swallows the piece. You see that? So he's banned from having that toy. And he knows it. Anyways. And I have plenty of space here. In case I need to add more books. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick out the books that I want to read or start reading for my 24-hour reading vlog. So I know for sure I want to start the third book in the Avatar series. And then I also wanted to add a romance to it, you know, just in case I don't feel like reading straight like a fantasy / romance book. I want to add like a cutesy romance book to it, but I'm not sure which one. I've been looking at this one for a while. This is romance, but no. Which one should I read, guys? Love Hypothesis, maybe? Yeah, let's add Love Hypothesis. When I want some chaos in my life, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one up. I need to get through this series. So I'll get this one. And then I'm also gonna add the Shatter Me series. This is a pretty small book, so I feel like we can get started on this series as well. This one is going to be the main event, the main character, and then we'll add in these supporting characters throughout the rest of the video. Whenever I just want to take a break from reading this one, because this I know is not going to take me 24 hours to read. I am not that fast of a reader. It's probably gonna take me a few days, to be honest. And then I'm excited to read this one. I started reading Daisy Hates, but I don't know. I got to 31. I got to page 31. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Then we have the Love Hypothesis. Like I said, I'm hoping that it's just like a cutesy, straightforward romance. I really hope that it doesn't suck. I've heard good and bad things about it. And then, like I said, the third book in the Avatar series. I'm excited about this one. It's hefty. It is very much hefty. But 700 pages. but nonetheless, I think I'll definitely be able to get through that. You know what book I'm really excited to read, but I know it's going to like make me cry is Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. You see, I'm excited to read that one, and I think it's gonna make me cry, and I don't like that. I don't like that for myself. I'm excited to buy new books though. So I'm hoping to buy at least 10 books within the next month or so. So we'll see. I got 2 so far. I just need 8 more. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next clip when I'm starting the reading vlog, which is going to be tomorrow, probably around 6-7 o'clock. And I'm going to try to stay up and actually read. I'm not going to be reading for 24 hours straight, but I want to get as much reading done as I can, if that makes sense. I'm going to try to stay up and actually read just so I can be done around 6 the following night or before 10 p.m. the following night. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. It's that time. We are going to be doing a 24-hour reading vlog, my very first 24-hour reading vlog. So just to be straight, I'm not gonna read for 24 hours straight. I'm just gonna read until I get to the 24 hours. I'm gonna start and stop whenever I take breaks. Because if I do read for 24 hours straight, I feel like I'm not gonna absorb the book as much as I want to. But I am going to be switching between 4 different books, and it really just all depends on how well the book catches me. Like if I want to take a break, then I'll just switch to something else. And I'm gonna be staying up for as late as I can. I don't know exactly how late that's gonna be, but I have things that I'm gonna be doing to kind of preoccupy my time to make me want to stay up late. First thing is laundry. See, I put the basket over there because I'm gonna do laundry, but that's gonna be later. So probably around like 11, 12. So I'm gonna be doing laundry, and then hopefully I can come up with other things to try to keep me awake. I'm also going to be like later on, I'm not gonna be in the bed. I'm gonna be in this chair over here, because if I'm laying down, I'm definitely for sure going to be sleeping. So we don't want that. It is 7:06, so 24 hours is going to be tomorrow at same time, 7:06 p.m. So like I said before, these are the 4 books that I'm going to be circulating through. This one's the main event. This is what we're really here for. But then I'm also going to be reading these, you know, switch it up when I want a little strictly romance book. This one I want some trauma, something simulating, something entertaining. And then I have this other fantasy romance book that I wanted to start reading, the series, and it's a pretty short book, so hopefully we can get through at least one of these other books. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know if I want to have it count down or count up. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna have it count up. We're gonna start at 0 and let's go.
A claps.
so I am now on chapter 5 and we are 2 hours and 9 minutes in. I'm a very slow reader. I try to like absorb as much details as I can. That's just how I read. I feel like I understand more of what I'm reading when I read slower. If you've read the first 2 books, then you already know where this starts off. So Feyre is back in the night court. Not the night court. So Feyre is back in the spring court and is basically acting as a spy to get as much information from Tamlin as she can to bring it back to the night court. Because she's determined to get revenge for what he did in the second. So it is now 1:15 and I was gonna stop like 30 minutes ago because I was starting to fall asleep, so I was gonna stop and switch books, but I got to the end of a chapter and it was like a cliffhanger, so I was like, no, I have to keep reading. So then I got to the second part of the book at part 2. So we're 10 chapters into A Court of Wings and Ruins, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the love hypothesis. Let's see what this book is about. I'm gonna let the timer run for an hour though. Hopefully I don't fall asleep, because when I had last paused it, I forgot to hit start again. So I was just sitting there reading. But it's a good thing I looked at the clock when I had paused it and I was like, okay, so it was around 12-ish, a little bit after 12, and now it's after 1, so I figured it's about an hour, so I'm just gonna let it run for an hour. I'll probably read here and there, but just know that there's an hour that I am owed, just so you know. But yeah, I was getting really tired, but after reading that last chapter I was like, okay, I'm rejuvenated, I feel good, let's go, let's get into the romance, the mushy gushy stuff. Alright, so we're starting this one at 1:22. I'm excited because this book has had a lot of hype, so I'm hoping that it's going to live up to that hype. Okay, so I got my books today. Well, 3 out of 4 of the books today from Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox those before it gets dark. And I'm gonna show you guys the other book that I had gotten. I don't know if I showed this book earlier in the vlog. I might have already, but this was one of the ones that I got yesterday. And then I had gotten this one a few days ago. I'm excited about both of these. I know this one, I think this one is a thriller, and I think this one is romance, but I don't know too much about it, but I think it's romance. I don't know if there's anything else that goes on in this book. I just been hearing a lot of people talk about how good it is, so I want to go ahead and read it and see if it's actually really good. So the other books that I got, oh, this is thicker than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my gosh. How many pages is this? Oh, this is like almost 400 pages. So I picked this one up. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it is a single dad romantic comedy. And it is basically billionaire boss romance single dad. But it seems really good. I mean, it had some good reviews. Anyways, I was saying, so this has pretty good reviews, and I like billionaire single dad romance type of situation. So I feel like I could like it, but it's definitely a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. Hopefully it's good. I'll keep you guys informed. And then I think this one has 2 books in it. Or 1. Okay, so I only had 2 books coming today, and then I have 1 coming tomorrow. I'll go ahead and show you guys the one that I ordered. It's also a series. I think it's YA. It's YA fantasy, some sort of kind of romance-ish, but it is Once Upon a Broken Heart. So I'm going to read this book first, see if I like it, and then I'll probably read the rest of the series. Usually, so far, I've been liking fantasy series. Like when I read the first book, I kind of get into it. So then I just go ahead and pick up the other books as I'm ready to read them. So the next book that came, this is the special editions cover of The Secret Gardens. Look how cute this is. Like, I saw somebody pick this up at some bookstore. I don't remember exactly. I think it was Barnes and Nobles, and they had the special edition, and I absolutely had to, because like, come on. I loved this movie when I was younger, and I watched it so many times. And I believe it was a class thing, so we had to read the book before we watched the movie. It might have been in 6th grade. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But this cover, like, come on. Look how gorgeous this is. Look how absolutely... It's beautiful. And it's a pretty short read. I think it's about a little less than 300 pages. And the pages are like a satin type of material. I don't know what they call this for paper, but it's not your typical paper material. I love this. I can't wait to reread it. And then maybe I'll watch the movie again. Who knows? I'm obsessed with this cover though. So yeah, those are the books that I picked up in the past week or so. Really excited. I still have a lot of books on my TBR cart, as you guys saw, about 21, which isn't bad, but we're adding these. We're gonna go ahead and add these to the pile. Let me talk a little bit about the books that I've read for this reading vlog. So of course the first one is A Court of Wings and Ruin, and y'all already know, like, if you haven't started reading this series, you must read this series. Even if you think you don't like romance, even if you think you don't like fantasy, trust me, because I thought that I would not like it because it was fantasy, but this series is so freaking good. And I've only gotten to part 1, but I don't foresee myself like hating this book. I know some people loved certain books over other ones. I don't remember what I heard about this one in particular, but I'm gonna try to finish it before the end of this month. If not, then I'm probably gonna bring it on vacation with me, and probably be the only book that I bring on vacation with me along with my Kindle. But I don't foresee myself not liking the rest of this book. And then I'm gonna go ahead and order the last 2. I know that there's like one small one in between the last book, so I'm gonna go ahead and order those 2 and then make sure I read those. And then, so the next one was The Love Hypothesis, and so far I like it. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I like it. It's cute. I really don't have any complaints, but I'm also only on chapter 4, so you don't know how good or how bad it's gonna get after this. So I just gotta keep reading and see what happens. See after I'm finished if I liked the entire book and my ratings. Now, I will say I've heard mixed reviews about this one. Some people say they absolutely hate it. One of the worst TikTok or book talk recommendations. And then some people absolutely loved it. So much that they went and got her other books. Allie Hazelwood. They went and picked up her other books. So I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I hope it's good. Like, because based on what I'm reading so far, I really like it. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and really hope that this book only gets better. I don't know, maybe some people have specific tastes and they don't like certain things, or one thing happened and they're just like, ew, I hate this book. You know, like, you never know, because I've had that instance before where I liked the book to a point, and then this thing happens and I'm just like, ew. No. And then I didn't like it after that. So I don't know, maybe it was that for those people. We'll see. But I'm gonna continue reading those and I'll give you guys my final thought whenever I finish reading them. I'm really in no rush to finish reading A Court of Wings and Ruins, to be honest with you. I just go with the flow. Whenever I feel like picking it up, I pick it up. And it's not because I don't want to read it. I just, you know, I want to have the time to sit down and digest it. And also, I'm afraid of it ending. Because really, after I read that book, then there's really only 1.5 left. So then what? I also have Shatter Me series. So, you know, you put down one series, you pick up another one. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, I know that it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, but we are definitely going to be doing a 24-hour reading vlog. No worries. It will happen. So I'll see you guys in that next video. I'm trying to lean towards doing it not this coming up weekend, but the next weekend. So maybe the video will be out in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. If not, then I'll probably record it when I'm on vacation, and it'll just be something to do because I'm gonna be on vacation for about a month. So I have plenty of time, no worries. So thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. It just lets me know that you guys like this content and you want to see more of it. And also like the video, that helps me out just as much. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Mwah.